Do you ever feel lost? Like you could never really find where and what you want to be in your life. I don't even know if I want to be a director, filmmaker, or just a content creator. Heck, I don't even know what aspect ratio I want my content to be in. Like, do I make templated content and just pump out the same type of reels? Or do I make more originals and try to become a poet? I'm lost in this journey of decisions where I just want to walk every path possible, constantly moving, but getting nowhere. There's just so much back and forth and circles and dead ends, and I live by the motto of worry later, but I just can't help but worry now. Though being lost doesn't mean you're losing. You're just mapping a way to the path where you're winning. Because you get to start to figure out which paths you enjoy and which ones you don't, and which ones you want to be in, so you set out a goal to make it there. Until eventually you're going to be in the place you want to be in. So go ahead and get lost. Right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that little quick intro. But yeah, so today I just found myself feeling a little lost. I've had like a real good think about it while I was in that kind of like week break. I think because prior to that, I was just full on with everything that I didn't really get time to like think about what is going on with like my content or my life or the things that I'm doing. So I'm like, I was just so lost. And I think it's the first time this year I hit that wall in content creating where I was like kind of not totally out of ideas, but where I wasn't really feeling the ideas that I had in my head in the past week. Like, you know, because like this whole year I've been traveling and I haven't traveled this month, and I was like, I didn't really have travel content, so I didn't really have much of like a travel edit to do. And I would love to go and like shoot London, but it's just so cold, and there's just parts of me where I do feel like I need to romanticize London the way I do with all these other cities. So yeah, so I was feeling lost in that kind of like that content aspect. Well, I just didn't know what to do with like the travel content. Which, speaking of, I've also been confused with what format I want my videos to be in. But I want to make a shift to like vertical content eventually, and maybe if it means shooting twice, then I think so be it. And then for YouTube, if you realize this YouTube video is actually in 16:9, so I feel like that's the way YouTube videos should be. I've realized I was kind of using shortcuts by just kind of uploading what I was uploading on Instagram to YouTube. So I'm not gonna do like 4:3 on here anymore. I'm gonna just go for the normal like YouTube format, and I'm gonna do kind of like more longer cut videos. So like this video, so this part of the video that you're watching right now, that's not gonna be on Instagram or TikTok. It's purely for the lovely community on YouTube. I actually don't know what to label myself as. When people ask like what I am, I always like go to like and say I'm a developer, because I am. I'm just like my 9 to 5. But then obviously I am a content creator, and then some people would like to say like influencer, but I hate that word. I'm not labeling myself that, so I always go for content creator. But then there's the way like that I film my stuff. A lot of people are like, are you a filmmaker? And sometimes I do introduce myself as a filmmaker, but then I kind of feel imposter syndrome. Like I haven't made a short film since February, and I was supposed to film one in December, which I haven't even got to do. And then some people just think I'm like a videographer or DOP, which I feel like I know I don't want to be like labeled as. So, which are like kind of two things I learned this year, where I definitely don't want to be labeled or like kind of classed as that. And it's not like a career path that I would want to go to. But yeah, that's like the whole fun in this whole like process and journey, is like kind of like getting lost, you know, trying to put myself down these paths or like these boxes and trying it out to see what I do and do not want. But yeah, so I just kind of thought I'd share like how I'm feeling. Feeling a little lost in the sense that I honestly don't know which path I want to go in right now. It's like, you know, coming into New Year, you're going to start making resolutions. You're kind of like planning out for like the future, what you're going to do for the rest of the year. So I feel like that's going to be a major aspect in theme next year, just trying to basically find out what I want to do. And yeah, if you're watching this, honestly, my DMs are open. So definitely reach out if like you yourself, you feel like you're lost and you're kind of like weighing these options and you kind of just need someone to kind of like listen. Because yeah, I love hearing other people's stories. Like, you know, we're like creatives in the same community, so yeah, just feel free to message. But yeah, oh, and always remember, being lost does not mean that you're losing. Peace. I'm in my own sunshine.